Those of you who saw our highlights programme last night will agree that we've had some excellent games so far and a lot of entertaining football. In a moment we kick off with the match between Rangers and Porto Alegre from Brazil. And this is how Rangers got through to the final of their own tournament.
Good control, back to Kirkwood, there's Fleck. Cooper, Fleck again, a great chance. The only goal for Rangers.
So it's Rangers against Porto Alegre from Brazil, and later on in the programme the match for third and fourth place between Ajax and of course the visitors from Spain, Real Sociedad. That's coming up later. Right now though, preparations are underway for the final, and that's time for us to join commentator Jock Brown.
So the Rangers line up this afternoon. Shows just 3 changes from the team which beat Real Sociedad yesterday afternoon. Terry Butcher has been left out following the fact that he has been suspended for next week's match. Ian Durrant is also rested, and so too is Robert Fleck, and that means placing in the Rangers lineup for Jimmy Nicholl, John McGregor and Ali McCoist, who shrugged off his virus. So there's the Internacional lineup, which is exactly the same as the one which started the match against Ajax yesterday. So faith has been shown in the lineup, and the team which beat Ajax has given a vote of confidence, which means we'll see the unorthodox talents of their number 9 Amarildo playing up front against the Rangers central defence, which will be McGregor and Cohen. And the man who caught my eye yesterday against Ajax was their number 5, who played in left midfield, and that was Norberto, 19 years old, and a man who is expected to be in the 1990 Brazilian World Cup lineup. So as you can tell from the atmosphere now, the crowd has been greatly enhanced since the third place playoff match. A lot of Rangers fans leaving it late to arrive, and a much healthier crowd inside the stadium now as Rangers set off in their attempt to win the inaugural Glasgow International Tournament. There's Jimmy Nicholl playing at right back. The Rangers lineup has Nicholl at right back, Cohen and McGregor are in central defence, and they of course may well be the partnership who faced Dundee United in the league on Saturday. Stuart Monroe in his usual place at left back. Graham Roberts has been moved into midfield, but he's joined in the middle by Graham Souness, on the right by Davy Kirkwood, and further to the left by Davy Cooper, with McCoist and Falco the twin strikers. Paolo Roberto, the number 6 at left back. McGregor. Burton. McGregor again. Sending it back to Nicholl. A careless pass from Jimmy Nicholl. It was out before Kirkwood could reach it, so a throw to Internacional, and referee Bill Crombie, who perhaps thought in for a pleasant afternoon, now realises that he may have a very tough task in his hands to keep a tight grip of the match. Souness to Cohen. Over against Norberto. There's McGregor now to Cooper. Souness. It's Monroe. Falco to McCoist, a good understanding there. Falco going through with Aloisio. Aloisio to the knock from Falco. The referee is allowing the advantage because Ademir Maria has possession. Well, here we'll see what upset the Brazilians. Good play this between Falco and McCoist. Falco hadn't quite enough pace. Aloisio in control, and then he was taken in the back by Falco. Roberts to Souness. Cooper. Ademir Maria is beaten, and it cleansed by Paolo Roberto. A great chance that for Rangers. No taker inside the box. This handled by Falco. So this was set up by Davy Cooper, taking on Luis Carlos, playing it across the face of the goal. Ademir Maria caught in 2 minds, and Paolo Roberto cleared. distance long pass. Nicol wins it with a tough challenge at Paulo Matos. And there goes Falco. And the referee saw nothing wrong with that challenge from Aloisio. Rangers have a throw, but not a free kick, as Falco, I think, expected. Cohen's cross, up goes McCoist. Ayrton sends that straight to Sinas. Superb effort by Graham Sinas. Could scarcely have been closer. Came to the back clearance here from Ayrton. Straight to Sinas. He lined up the shot, drilled it, tried to keep it down, and just past the top corner. Well, to Cooper, there's Sinas. Playing against Luis Carlos. Good tackle by Nicol. Advantage will apply as soon as has possession. Cohen to Kirkwood. Back now with Nicol and McGregor. Now Sinas. Very composed play out of the defence by Rangers. McCoist had checked out of that diagonal run. He started to go to that inside right position. That's why it looked such an aimless ball. Well, that's good play by Norberto. Haider is onside, he's behind Monroe. Well, it's the first time he's got away from Stuart Monroe, and the fullback clearly believes that Haider was offside. The ball was flighted forward by Norberto, and Haider certainly, when the ball arrived in an offside position, but the linesman clearly viewed the fact that he was onside when the ball was played. Cooper. Aloisio intercepts. Paulo Matos is tripped by Kirkwood. It's all just a shade tense out there at the moment. It started with a bang, the match, and it's been simmering away ever since. Some good football on display as well, though, and the entertainment level is certainly very high for the crowd. Barildo up with Cohen. Back it comes to Norberto. Roberts going into the tackle with Paulo Roberto. Falco to Kirkwood. Here's Roberts. Now Sinas. And Cooper. That's for Monroe. Monroe is there on the corner kick. With some very determined running. He appears to have run off that injury he took earlier in the match. Cooper's corner kick. Goes McGregor. Haider wins it and finds Paulo Matos inside. That's for Balalo and Haider. Haider is onside, all right. No question about that. Amarildo and Balalo waiting in the middle for Haider's cross. And it was Balalo in the end with a flying header. A shade off balance, I think, when he made contact. Here's the cross now from Haider. In comes Balalo, has to dive backwards to try to direct the ball on target. Haider back towards Balalo. The tackle was by Sinas. There's Amarildo. Now Haider again using his pace on the right. Back to Balalo. Confidently taken once again by Woods. Stuart Monroe. Cooper. Falco under pressure immediately from Luis Carlos. That's good play from Balalo. And Amarildo is well offside. Cohen giving that to Aloisio, who read it well. This is Norberto, no hider. Balalo this time caught offside. The quick free kick taken by Cohen to Cooper. There's McCoy. Sheer brilliance from Ali McCoy. The 33rd minute of the match. Now look at this pass from Cooper. This is a magnificent pass from Davy Cooper. Touching the pace to perfection in behind the defence. There was McCoy going past the defender and beating out of it Maria at the near post. Well, watch again from this angle, the pass from Cooper beyond Aloisio. McCoy's got to it first, he's away from Lerchio, and the keeper caught on the wrong foot. So Super Ali is the chant around Ibrox as Ali McCoy begins the new season the way he finished the last 5 scoring goals. Caught by the combined efforts of Roberts and McCoy, and Norberto is very unhappy about the lack of movement from his colleagues up front. There's Paulo Roberto. Amarildo, superbly saved by Woods once again. Cohen feels aggrieved there was no free kick for the challenge with Amarildo. It is Paulo Roberto flighting it forward. Cohen is with Amarildo. Amarildo escaped his clutches, rifled in the shot, and there's good goalkeeping once again from Woods. There's Cohen, lots of time to use McGregor. Start the build-up once again. We're in the final minute of the first half, plus any time to be added on for stoppages. And it's been another fine performance overall from Rangers. 1 or 2 slack pieces of play, but referee Crombie adds on no time at all at the end of the first half. The Rangers go in 1 goal ahead, and a marvellous goal it was at that. It was set up on the left with Davy Cooper. Now the pass may have looked fortuitous, but it was beautifully judged, right into the path of McCoy. He got a vital touch to go away from Lerchio, and then with Ademir Maria concerned about the cross, McCoy pushed it inside the near post, and that's why Rangers lead by 1 goal to 0. So after a very lengthy delay in which Rangers were left out in the field for some time waiting for the Brazilians to appear, the second half gets underway, and Internacional of Porto Alegre have got on a substitute as they go forward for Paulo Matos to have a shot at goal. He's won a corner kick, but they have Paulinho on, wearing number 15, to replace the defensive midfield player Berton. So that suggests a more attacking outlook from the Brazilians for the second half. That's if they're allowed that luxury by Rangers. There's a good header, and it's well saved by Woods. The header was by Paulinho, the substitute. A very difficult one for a goalkeeper. Paulinho getting up well, directing the header downwards, and Woods went quickly down to collect. Appears to have taken a knock, the Rangers keeper. Cooper now to Monroe. This is Ali McCoy. Back with Souness. Cooper. So a free kick to Rangers. It was Paulinho who committed the offence. Souness with a free kick. There's Falco, rising virtually unchallenged to that cross. It was played across by Souness. See Falco coming in, getting away from his marker. The header downwards, but no difficulty for the keeper. Amarildo. That's a good turn by Amarildo. Well, he may have been fouled by McGregor, but the referee didn't see it that way. McGregor's pass. Roberts has made the run. Now Souness. Kirkwood on the right, free. Lots of space. Falco couldn't make it. It was certainly intended for Mark Falco, that pass from Kirkwood. Took the pass from Souness, made progress on the right, laying that across the 6-yard line, and good goalkeeping. Reception from Souness has been much quieter in the second half. He dictated so much of the play in the first half. Paulo Matos is onside. A chance is now on for Internacional. Paulo Matos going all the way, and it's saved by the feet of Woods. So the best chance of the match so far for Internacional. Paulo Matos sprinting clear of Jimmy Nicholl, trying to play it at the right-hand post of Chris Woods. Alalo playing it against Souness. Here's Haider. Now Norberto. A fine effort from Norberto, and Internacional equalise. 19 minutes into the second half, and it all appeared to be so simple. Haider playing it into the path of Norberto. He set himself for the shot, kept it low, a lot of power. It's past Chris Woods, and the match is back on level terms. See it from the other angle again. There's the shot from Norberto, and Woods appeared to be slightly out of position. So there's whistling and booing as Davy Cooper and Larry McCoist come off, to be replaced by Jimmy Phillips and Robert Fleck. There's Phillips, number 14. And number 16 is Robert Fleck, going into McCoy's position up front. There's Fleck getting involved in the play, scorer of the winning goal yesterday against Real Sociedad. Fleck towards Roberts. Roberts and Souness really have not been much involved in the second half. And there's a very bad tackle. And severe damage for the Rangers man, who I think was Jimmy Phillips, just on the field. Well, let's hope that Phillips recovers quickly. We'll see how it all happened here. Luis Carlos and Phillips. And that looked to be a very sore one indeed. So Phillips is back on his feet. It appears to be more favour work by the referee. Perhaps noting the substitutions. Bill Boersma bringing Phillips across, and it looks as though he will not be able to continue. A cut above the eye for Phillips. He had not been involved in the play at all before taking that injury. And he's being replaced immediately by Ian Durant. Well, that's a very sad moment for Jimmy Phillips. Not even time to have a kick at the ball before he took that knock. So there's the referee, Bill Crombie. And Walter Smith is being told there will be no other substitution. Graham Roberts trying to argue with the referee, because there were certainly 3 substitutes used yesterday in the semi-finals. Well, I wonder if that may mean a return for Jimmy Phillips after some treatment in the dressing room. Now, can the 10-man Rangers lineup win the cup? Paulo Roberto carrying the ball out. Roberts with a long throw. Headed out by Norberto. And Paulo Matos goes in heavily on Graham Roberts. Here's serious trouble now, there's no question about it. Paulo Matos is in trouble, and we'll see why from this incident. Roberts about to hit the ball, and look at that challenge from Paulo Matos. 68th minute of the match, and now the sides are levelled up at 10 apiece because Paulo Matos has been ordered off. A red card for Paulo Matos. And referee Bill Crombie really does have a problem because the Brazilian will not leave the field. So one of the Brazilian officials coming to the track to take Paulo Matos off. Phillips reappears in the track to a burst of cheering, and he's back on the field. So Rangers restored now to 11 men. So there's Cohen, now Nicol, Roberts, Luis Carlos to Amarildo, Luis Carlos trying to lead by example. Fine player, the captain for Internacional. And he appeared to be elbowed off the ball by Sunis. Free kick's been given. So here was Luis Carlos. Sunis coming in with a challenge. You'll see the arms flailing around, and the handoff for Luis Carlos results in the free kick. Paulinho to Haida. Deflected awkwardly and well taken by Woods. Led away by Amarildo. Woods doing well with the save. Trouble with Amarildo, and a recovery tackle gets the ball away for the throw, and Monroe is very upset about the lack of movement in front. And Amarildo was also very upset about the tackle by Monroe. Well, there's a theory when they can roll about, they're not really hurt. That seems to be the referee's view also, and seems to be bearing out the theory as Amarildo gets back in his feet. Sunis, Cohen, now Nicol, chased by Balalo. Good tackle by Balalo. Undoubtedly one of the better Brazilian players, the little number 10. There will be activity on the Brazilian bench. A mighty leap by Mark Falco, but he couldn't get the header on target. So there will be a hold-up for a substitution. Luis Fernando coming on, and I think the Brazilians would rather take off no one and make it 11 aside. And in dramatic fashion in the middle, Amarildo lies down. I think that means he may well be the man to go off. And Roberts indicates that a stretcher may be appropriate. Amarildo, whose pride I think maybe hurt more than anything else. So Luis Fernando replaces Amarildo. Robert Fleck though has taken one successfully in the first team. And Fleck took a sore one there from Lerpio. There's Phillips. And Fleck, I am sure, will not be up in too big a hurry. Hefty tackle it was from Lerchio, but Fleck, strong young man, recovers. And let's see what he had to contend with here. Battling with Balalo basically. And fighting very hard indeed, as you can see. Then in came Lerchio, the number 4, to sort out the arguments, and the studs right into the ankle. And Luis Carlos picks it up for Internacional. And there goes the final whistle. The game ends at 1 apiece. And now we're set for a penalty shootout, and it all came about because of the equalising goal in the second half. from Internacional of Porto Alegre. It was Haider who set up the chance by playing the ball into the path of the best Brazilian player for my money, Norberto, and the shot beat Chris Woods at the post and equalised the first half goal scored by Ali McCoist. And the captain's role, Luis Carlos goes forward to take the first penalty kick, and that is notoriously important, especially when it gives the side going first the lead, puts pressure on the second kicker, or even more pressure I should say. So it's Luis Carlos to take the first penalty in this penalty shootout. Well, it seems very easy indeed, going by the effort from Luis Carlos. 2 steps, send the goalkeeper the wrong way, and there's no problem at all. So Robert Fleck is first for Rangers. And that was all too simple for Ademir Maria. A penalty kick which Robert Fleck will be anxious to forget. No power, no direction, an easy one for the keeper. So a distinct advantage for the Brazilians. And it's little Balalo coming forward now, Luis Claudio Maciel Balalo. He'll take this, I'm sure, with that very talented left foot. Well, there's no argument to that. A variation certainly from his captain's effort, thundering it under the crossbar. And no chance again for Woods. So now Graham Roberts for Rangers. Plenty of power in his shooting, as he demonstrated capably on that occasion. So 2-1 it is to the Brazilians. Roberts thundering a ball past the keeper. The substitute, Paulinho. So the Brazilians just require to keep scoring and they'll win the competition. Brilliantly taken once again. They really are experts, the Brazilians, in penalty kicks. Again, Wood sent the wrong way. One of the best goalkeepers in the world, and completely deceived by Paulinho. So it's Stuart Monroe for Rangers. Left-footed. Well, it's very well taken too. With total conviction, no uncertainty there, and no chance for the keeper. So 2 to come from each side. This is Lerquio, the 19-year-old defender. Left-footed, I'm sure, again. Can Chris Woods make the save? Well, he didn't have to. Lerquio pulls it wide. Well, a very poor penalty kick, wide of the target. The youngster very concerned, and no doubt, but being consoled by his teammates and a rueful smile. Here's John McGregor, left-footed for Rangers. So it's all even now. 2 to come. Haider for Internacional of Porto Alegre, and I fancy Graham Souness for Rangers. Haider, the scorer of one of the goals, has beat Ajax. Here's Haider against Woods. Comfortably taken, all right. No evidence of nerves there. Woods guessed right, but couldn't get across quickly enough. So now it's down to Graham Souness to keep the penalties tied at 4 apiece. This to keep Rangers in the competition. No problem at all. Beautifully taken. That was a match for the Brazilians, all right. And now it's sudden death. Graham Souness enjoying the occasion to the full. For sudden death. It's Aloisio now for Internacional. Well, there's no answer to that. And he certainly enjoyed it too. Well, perhaps not too accustomed to scoring goals, but how about that for a powerful effort? Woods didn't move. So it's Jimmy Phillips to keep Rangers in the competition. And the goalkeeper makes a brilliant save. Ademir Maria wins the competition, wins the cup for Internacional Porto Alegre, and how they're enjoying the moment.